Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. Scientists know the importance of genes, not just in health, but in our behavior. Alas, many social scientists act as though genes don't exist. To attempt to make a little effort at correcting the imbalance, here are some quotes from eminence. This from Mehmet Oz. He is the cardiac surgeon and host of the Dr. Oz show. Your genetics load the gun. Your lifestyle pulls the trigger. This from Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House. I must have good genes from my parents because I feel no slowdown of energy, enthusiasm, or even memory. This from Gloria Estefan, three-time Grammy-winning singer and who was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. I have great genes. Thank you to my mom and dad for that one. This from Robert Sapolsky, professor of biology at Stanford University and winner of MacArthur Fellowship. That's the Genius Award. Genes are not about inevitabilities. They're about potentials and vulnerabilities. This from Steven Pinker, the Johnstone family professor of psychology at Harvard University and author of a number of books, including, most recently, Rationality. Of course, genes can't pull the levers of our brain directly, but they affect the wiring and workings of the brain, and the brain is the seat of our drives, temperaments, and patterns of thought. Another from Steven Pinker. Parents provide their children with genes as well as an environment. So the fact that talkative parents have kids with good language skills could simply mean that the same genes that make parents talkative make children articulate. This from Sir Simon Baron-Cohen, professor of psychology, Cambridge University. Genes are thought to contribute a certain amount to the cause of autism. He's an expert on autism. Genes are thought to contribute a certain amount to the cause of autism, but it's not 100%. It might be about 60% genetic. This one from Richard Dawkins, Professor Emeritus of Evolutionary Biology at Oxford University, author of The Selfish Gene, and he was selected as the world's top thinker in a poll of experts in Prospect magazine. His quote, "Selfish genes actually explain altruistic individuals, and to me, that is crystal clear." This next one from John Lithgow. He is the Harvard-educated actor and winner of 2 Tony Awards and 2 nominations for Academy Awards, the Oscars. We all grow up with inherited genes and inherited sensibilities, and they run very, very deep. This from Jocko Willink, U.S. Navy SEAL and author of the book Extreme Ownership. We all have limitations. I don't have the right genes to be an Olympic weightlifter. I don't have the right genetics to be an Olympic sprinter or gymnast. Sure, if I trained my whole life, perhaps I could have become fairly decent in those sports. This next one from Gregory Stock, former director of the Program on Medicine, Technology, and Society at UCLA School of Medicine, and he's the author of a number of books, including Redesigning Humans, which won the Kistler Prize. His quote, "A lot of the differences between people have biologic underpinnings. Now we have a dogma of egalitarianism. Everyone's the same." Another quote from Steven Pinker, "Most intellectuals today have a phobia of any explanation of the mind that invokes genetics." Another one from Stock, "No one really has the guts to say it, but if we could make better human beings by knowing how to add genes, why shouldn't we?" This one from Michio Kaku. He is the Henry Samat Chair and Professor of Theoretical Physics at the City College of New York and its graduate school, and he's the author of a number of books, and he hosted a number of BBC series. The book that is most relevant here is something called The Future of the Mind. His quote is, "In the future, I can imagine that we will genetically modify ourselves using the genes that have doubled our lifespan since we were chimpanzees." This from Harold Varmus, winner of the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine, and former director of the National Institutes of Health. "When I read about genetics, I see breakthroughs every day. And while I'm trying to learn more about behavioral science, I must say that I don't feel I get tremendous intellectual stimulation from most of the things I read. This is a quote from me, a career and personal coach. Ask any mother of 2 or more children whether genes matter, and they'll laugh. One said to me, "My kids had different personalities in utero, and those differences have lasted a lifetime." And finally, this from Alan Rickman, Golden Globe and Emmy Award-winning actor and member of the Royal Shakespeare Company. Talent is an accident of genes and a responsibility. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.